Explorer. My name is Megan, and today we are out in Montreat, North Carolina, at actually one of our hotspots, a wildlife sanctuary up here near the Graybeard Trailhead. And we are out looking for aquatic insects that would work for our entomology badge. Does anybody know what a macroinvertebrate is? Think of the word. Macroinvertebrates means visible to the naked eye. So unlike micro, you can see it up close in your hands. Some of these guys are really tiny though, so they do sometimes require one of your Eco Explorer microscopes. The second part, which means invertebrate, does anybody know what this part of their back is called? All humans have it. It is a vertebrae. So invertebrates mean they do not have a backbone, or they do not have a vertebrae. So these are all insects that we have talked about. They have an outer exoskeleton, so they meet that requirement, and at some point in their life cycle they have 3 body segments and 6 legs. Macroinvertebrates, just like other insects, go through metamorphosis. So like a butterfly starts as a caterpillar, has a chrysalis stage, and then turns into a butterfly. Macroinvertebrates turn into a nymph, and then they evolve into their adult form that are usually the flying bugs you see above bodies of water. Macroinvertebrates are super important because they are indicators of stream quality and health. For those who fish, especially fly fishing, those flies that you make are designed to look like macroinvertebrates. So it's super important to know what kind of bugs you may find in waterways. I hope you guys are excited to go on this adventure with me to the headwaters of Flat Creek. I've brought some supplies with me that will help make finding these critters easier, but you can use anything that you may have on you to find aquatic insects. You could use a shower curtain to spread everything out on, some Tupperware lids, and obviously nets would help catch the little tiny ones. Let's get started. For those of you who may not know Montreat, Flat Creek is the main waterway that flows throughout the town and eventually empties into the Swannanoa River. The Swannanoa River is a major tributary of the French Broad River, which is believed to be one of the oldest rivers in the world as it flows upstream into the mountains. The French Broad River eventually merges with the Tennessee River, which flows into the Ohio River and makes its way to the Mississippi. It's crazy to think about our impact on local streams and how it could influence even the Mississippi River and the Gulf of Mexico. The good thing about Flat Creek is it is known for having A+ water quality, and there are many secret swimming holes along the bank. Hopefully, with it being healthy, we will find plenty of macroinvertebrates. Alright y'all, we made it to the stream. Let's go see what we can find. I love stream ecology because it's a super fun way to get involved with citizen science at a really early age. I've been helping study stream quality since I was 11 years old. If you go out to look for bugs or play in streams, remember to be gentle with the rocks and always put them back. Those rocks provide shelter and a home for not only insects, but crayfish, salamanders, and fish. It's always important to put these roofs back, aka the rocks. Imagine if a big giant came and took the roof off of your house. That would not be fun. Awesome, we're starting to find some macroinvertebrates. This first one is a caddisfly larva. The caddisfly is a great indicator for water quality because it is super sensitive to pollution. They're one of my favorite bugs because they make little cocoons out of rocks, sticks, pebbles, and even gemstones. And here's what they look like as an adult. This next insect is the stonefly, and I always remember it as it looks big and bulky like armor and stone. You're most likely to find these guys on the underside of rocks. The stonefly is also highly sensitive to pollutions and is in the same group as the caddisfly. The last insect I have to show you is the mayfly. And the mayfly is also in that top group that is extremely intolerant to pollution. The way I remember the mayfly is that it has 3 tails and it looks like the letter M. These little tiny bugs are known for gathering above bodies of water, and I think they're pretty cute. All 3 of the past bugs being found mean that this water is really good quality. Though we only talked about 3 macroinvertebrates, there are many more out there, such as the Dobson fly, dragonflies, damselflies, rifle beetles, and other types of midges. With the use of a dichotomous key or a biotic index, you could go to a local stream and find macroinvertebrates and determine the water quality. Well, thank you all for joining me on this fun adventure in the stream. It's been a beautiful day. I'm so glad I could take you through my backyard and see some of the cool fall colors that we are experiencing out in the mountains. Check out our website at ecoexplore.net for more information about the entomology season as well as other badges we may have available. As always, I hope you've been inspired. Remember to have fun out there and keep exploring. Bye guys. Oh, there was a bear.